All right. Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Today is April 15th. I'm Jacqueline Tacarante with JMT Media, coming to you live from my home here in Staten Island, New York. We have some very, very special guests with us. This is actually on the heels of this morning's announcement through the mayor's office, but I'm gonna hold off on spreading that additional news. But first, I want to bring on two of this couple is just very near and dear to our heart. When I first came to Staten Island, I was able to meet Scott and Debi. They are the owners and directors over at MakerSpace Staten Island and in Brooklyn at the Army Terminal. And, Debi and I connected because she's also from Texas, so she holds a special place in my heart. And Scott is a hardworking man and a community advocate. So I just love what they're doing. I love them as a couple. So I'm going to bring them on with us this morning. Debi and Scott, are you there?
Hey.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. How are y'all feeling this morning?
We're doing good.
Good. So I wanted to chat with the folks at home. Can you let people know exactly what a makerspace does and is? Because I think there's a lot of misconceptions and they just don't know. So I want them to hear it straight from y'all, what a makerspace is and what Staten Island Makerspace and Brooklyn Makerspace is all about.
Okay, so sure. I mean, a makerspace is a community workshop where people can come together and share tools, share knowledge. We run a lot of training classes, teach people how to use the tooling that we have. And once you know how to use tools, you can really make whatever you want to make. So, we're a community-based organization. We're a nonprofit. And within our two spaces, we have a lot of industrial fabrication tools, woodworking, metalworking, 3D printers, laser cutters. And we've been using some of those tools to help the city out by making face shields for local hospitals and healthcare workers.
That's fantastic. One of the things that I love about Makerspace in general is you guys have helped a lot of nonprofits and for-profit entities across the map with face mask shields. Can you show everyone what a particular face mask shield looks like and talk to us about the machine that's right behind you, Scott?
Sure, of course. So there's several varieties of face shields. Some are 3D printed frames. This particular one is one of our test pieces that got sacrificed to the router gods. But it's a very straightforward piece. It's a piece of PETG clear plastic with a piece of sticky back foam and a piece of elastic. And you can wear it like that and it protects your face. And, from anything, any droplets coming towards your eyes or anything along those lines. We've been cutting these out on our CNC router, which is this machine right behind me. And this has a capacity of 4 feet by 8 feet sheets that we put in there. And we use a router bit that spins around at a very high rate of speed. And this is all computer controlled machine. And yesterday, you can see the remnants here on the router table. That's 50 some odd sheets of this plastic, and we produced over 2,000 shields in one process. Basically, it took about 4.5 hours to run the file, but we can make an awful lot of face shields at one time.
Wow,
right. But that's just cutting out the plastic parts, and then there's a whole process that we have. Our staff and some other volunteers doing where they're stapling on the elastic and putting on the foam.
That's amazing. I know that the Staten Island Borough President, Jimmy Otto, has been putting out feelers for materials for y'all because I've seen them come my way via email and online. So I'm glad to hear that you guys are having much success. Now, can we talk about the numbers? Because this morning, the mayor's office made an announcement that they're looking to connect with all the maker spaces. And of course, City Council member Debi Rose was quick to shout out Makerspace, which I was really happy. I was like, woohoo, go Staten Island. So are there, numbers that you guys can reveal to us as far as the masks that y'all done and what y'all are looking to produce in the next few weeks?
So far we've made about close to 6,000 that have that have been distributed, and so we're looking to make about 2,000 more this week.
That's fantastic.
And as long as we have material to go, we can keep going. Just that's our goal this week.
We have a couple hundred more sheets. So the actual raw materials, the plastic sheet, is becoming somewhat scarce.
Oh.
And it's taking a while for the mills to produce more and get it to the local suppliers, because there's a very big demand, and there's a lot of organizations and manufacturers around New York City who are working towards this goal of making these face shields, as well as some of the other PPE that is needed by hospitals.
Right.
That's great. We have some comments coming in. Pamela Adama Leper, good morning, Jacqueline. Hi, Pamela. Proud Maker Park Radio board member in the house. Love our MakerSpace family. Oh, thank you so much, Pam. Now, Debi, let's talk about this, because Con Edison is a huge supporter of MakerSpace and STEM learning. Can we talk a little bit about the education platform at MakerSpace? Because you guys offer tons of programs. Can we talk about what y'all are offering right now?
Yeah, I mean, so normally we offer a pretty robust school group program. So like normally we would have school groups come into both of our makerspaces and do field trips where they're taking a tour and doing a project here, or we're going out into schools and working with people. But obviously we can't do that right now. So our education director, Maggie Buford, is working with a few of our teaching artists right now to come up with some virtual programming for families to do at home. And we're playing around with some ideas about how we could do different kinds of workshops online. It's challenging because everything we do is so hands-on and people make stuff. But yesterday, Delia Vassar-Semantic, who's one of our teachers, did a workshop yesterday on how to make a bag out of T-shirts that you would have at home. So she had families that joined in on a Zoom chat, and they worked on their project together. And last week Jim Murphy did a workshop on how to sharpen your chisels at home. So for woodworkers who are at home. So we're hoping to add some more things like that to our roster right now, just to keep people engaged and families engaged and do what we can.
Absolutely. Now, I was going to mention, I noticed that in the past, week and a half, I try to keep up. You guys have partnered with La Comena, Yesenia. Y'all did a workshop with Snug Harbor. Can you talk to us a little bit about those two partnerships that you've had, just to expand on that a little more?
Well, really, I mean, you look at the community organizations, and they're going to be severely impacted by this situation that we're in. But, partnering with other organizations helps keep us all active. And, we have tools. La Comena has people. We teamed up those two aspects to, continue to make face masks for people.
Yeah.
And, partnerships really are critical right now.
Absolutely. Speaking of partnerships, so we got a few more Facebook messages coming in. From Sherry Lombard says, love you guys, Redondo Beach. All right.
Hi, Mom.
Hey, Mom. Sherry, I want to go to the beach. What's happening?
Hey, Sherry.
That's actually one of the things. Staten Island is, the home of the parks. We have over 3,000 spaces, parks, open spaces. I am actually really looking forward to visiting our beaches here on Staten Island once we're able to. Most people know this because I have a new infant. I haven't left my home. And when I say haven't left, I haven't even gone to my backyard because I'm breastfeeding. And so I'm literally in my little cocoon nest. Let's see here. We have some other folks. Oh, Small Business Development Center on Staten Island. Kudos to Debi and Scott. SBC is proud of your efforts. Absolutely. Everyone is rooting for you guys along with, all the partnerships that are happening. I think that's extremely important.
Hey, Dean and the team.
Hey, Dean and the team. We also have comments coming in from Teresa Rampula from Staten Island Fairy Ads. Thank you for sharing this, Jacqueline. A wonderful organization, MakerSpace. That's right. Absolutely.
Thanks, Teresa.
Yeah, and Aja, oh, hi, Jacqueline. Well, hello, good morning, hon. I hope you have your wonderful coffee and you're supporting a local small business. So as we wrap up this segment, because we try to keep it very condensed, because people, as much as everyone is self-quarantined and staying in their homes, small businesses, including myself, we're constantly trying to keep abreast and focused on what's happening. So is there anything that you guys want to make sure that we mention, that we follow, MakerSpace, that we can donate to y'all? How can we help you? How can the community help you guys even further?
Well, if you can go to our website, MakerSpace.NYC, right on the front page, we have links for donations that help us make face masks. We also have the link where you can order face masks from La Colmena directly. So those are two great ways to help out right now.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Scott, Debi, thank you so much for taking the time on this beautiful, it's actually a really beautiful sunny Wednesday morning. Again, for those that are following us, the Community Corner hosted by JMT Media. This Friday, we have community advocate and developer Joseph Ferrara from BFC Partners that will be talking to us about the community efforts happening on Brooklyn and in Staten Island. So again, thank you so much to everyone that's tuning in for this Wednesday's Community Corner. And again, be safe, be well, and be kind to everyone around you. Thanks so much, y'all.
Thanks, Jacqueline.